dear. Oh, hold on a sec. Hey, keep her down on the phone. Thanks.
I'm late.
Seriously? Take it down a notch. Hey, still there? Great. Now my phone's dead. Thanks a lot, rabbit.
Oh dear.
Hey, Bunny, do you know how I can recharge my phone?
Well, my ears and whiskers, how late is it getting?
Is there a cafe close by somewhere I can plug it in? What's your rush, rabbit? Lost in the woods. No phone, no GPS. This was how the pioneers built. Now, just fabulous. It looks like rain. What an ugly storm. Hey, Bunny, I'm talking to you. Why are you so down? What's this?
What's it look like?
A rabbit hole.
Whiskey.
Genius. A real Isaac Newton. Is it safe? Safe enough.
I should Google it.
No time.
I seem to be falling. In fact, I'm sure I'm falling. There seems to be no end. Echo! 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 Alice! 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 I must be getting somewhere near the center. It's like 4,000 miles down. Down! 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 I wonder if I'll fall right through the earth. I'd be really far from home. And by the reception's awful down here. But look, no power and no service. Oh, rising is the worst.
Then I thump.
Where am I? Where have I landed? Is this New Zealand? Australia?
The Hall of Strange Doors.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Thanks. Hey, doors are supposed to talk?
And young girls.
Aren't supposed to sneeze without covering their yappers. I must have caught upon the ugly storm. Say, I wonder where your doors might lead.
Locked.
Locked. Locked. And how am I supposed to get out of here? Where did this come from? Maybe it's came from you.
Not me.
Not I. Not us. Well then, I guess I'll just have to break my feet down.
Awful girl.
That would hurt.
How unladylike.
Which one of you shall it be?
She's best.
No, he's best.
I'm really much too sturdy. What about me?
What about you?
Is my secret at the key unlocked?
Thank heavens.
That was close.
This girl is cray-cray.
But it's my door. What secrets could you have?
Secret's on the other side.
Well, I'm on there.
A most magnificent garden full of white roses and tiger lilies. It's called Wonderland.
What just happened?
What do you mean?
Everyone started carrying on for no reason.
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice the music and dancing?
Oh, that by the Cream's Queen.
Had to create a queen.
By decree of the Queen, that is, by decree of me, whenever a particular word is mentioned, there should be music and dancing. Anyone who fails to obey this decree, who fails at the utterance of the word, to heed the music and dance like a raving loon, it's off with your head!
Have some stiff talk.
You'll be stiff if you don't obey it.
What's the word?
I'd rather not say.
You must have just said it.
Surely observed.
Is it roses or lilies?
Apparently not.
What about white or tiger?
If it were, I'd be dancing, wouldn't I?
Then the word must be Wonderland?
So now you know.
One word has all that power.
Please don't say it again. My knees are killing me.
Describe what that place is like.
It's a land of nonsense and make-believe, of danger, beauty, and imagination.
And a place to charge my phone?
I think it has a Starbucks now. Yes.
Perfect, but how will I fit? I'm too big to go through your frame. What's this? Drink me.
Maybe poison.
Could be poison. Probably poison. Isn't marked poison.
If it was marked poison, no one would drink it.
Well, how many point, you see?
There's only one way to be sure. Down the hatch.
Here goes. There now. Tastes like Skittles.
I can't bear to watch.
Relax, nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? You're... I'm what?
Vanishing.
My hands, they're shrinking. telescope, hardly a foot tall.
What do I do now? Look on the right side.
What bright side? I'm 10 inches high.
Now you're the right size to go through me and into the lovely garden.
Yes, that's right, I am.
But you'll need the key. The key.
No, don't tell me. I'm too small to use the key.
That's a pity.
A crying shame. One should really plan ahead before shrinking. I could just cry.
Now, no use for that. Something will turn up.
Like what? What's this?
A balanced meal?
I bet it's a pizza roll or a hush puppy. It's cake. Should I eat it?
That's what it says.
The food here is very bossy.
Don't complain. There are starving children in the world.
I'll eat it. If it makes me larger, I can use the key. If it makes me smaller, I'll creep under the door. Either way, I'll get into the garden. Let's have it gluten-free. Which way? It seems our remain the same size.
Wait a moment.
Her face is fattening. Her thighs are bulging. Here, sir, and here, sir.
By George, she's swelling.
Oh dear, I'm growing so tall. My toes are getting so far from my fingers. I'll never touch them again. And my voice is, I sound like my father. Oh, not the way for a girl to go through life. 10 feet tall voice of a longshore man. I'll never get through the door now, and I can just forget about Tom.
Oh, but Duchess, won't you be sad if I kept her waiting?
You're good. Robert, wait. What a weird little bunny. Things are too strange here. From one moment to the next, you can never be sure.
Who you are?
Where you're going. How you'll get there.
Or who you'll meet along the way.
How'd you do that?
Do what exactly?
We're suddenly the same size. You've grown.
Or maybe you've shrunk.
But you used to be tiny.
And you were once giant.
But now, we're both normal.
There's no such thing as normal, my dear. Not in your world, nor in mine. It's all about where you're standing and how closely you're paying attention. The key, if you please. You may pass.
Bye, young lady.
Thanks for not breaking us down. Don't forget your
We
hiding.
love you.
We don't love her. We've only known her 5 minutes.
Sorry.
You always gush. So embarrassing.
Forgive them, they haven't been opened in centuries.
Well, I guess I'm off then. To this place, what do you call it? Wonderland?
Who are you?
I was told there'd be a garden.
A garden?
And a Starbucks.
Explain yourself.
A caterpillar smoking puka. What sounds like you'd make.
I said explain yourself.
I've been so many sides today, I don't know where to begin. You really should smoke, you know.
It soothes me.
Studies show that smoking actually causes more stress than it relieves.
Are you a doctor?
I read about it online.
Then spare me.
But you're not even at the larvae stage. You're still a teenager, like me.
Waiting to become a butterfly.
Smoking can stunt your growth.
Then I guess I'll stay a caterpillar forever.
That's too bad. Everyone should grow up at some point.
And how do you plan to grow up? Into a butterfly?
Well, being a girl, I'll soon grow into a woman.
Does a woman have wings?
No. A woman looks very much like I do, except more developed in places.
Please, there are things a caterpillar just doesn't need to know.
Sorry, TMI.
TMI?
Too much information.
Why not simply say too much information?
It's an abbreviation.
You've wasted my time. A caterpillar's life is not long.
Abbreviations just meant to save time.
But if you have to explain them, they're more trouble than they're worth.
I think we should agree to disagree.
I think we should agree that I'm right and you're wrong.
It's probably best that I get going.
I don't like you.
I particularly like you.
You're being snippy now.
Can you point me toward the garden?
If I knew where it was, I'd have eaten it by now.
Read all about it. I'm at the presses. Queen to play croquet. Queen in 5 steps for game of croquet. Get your daily toad. Get your trout tribune. Extra, extra. Breaking news. Croquet today. In the garden. Details inside. Extra, extra. In the garden. I'll see one of those. What a witch, kitty face. Clearly, she wants a trout tribune. I think she preferred daily toad. Would you rather have the paper that gives you the news
For the last time, frogs don't cause wars. Which would you speaking?
Well, what's the difference between the two papers?
Wings run by frog, that fish run by fish.
Those aren't really selling points.
What are you trying to say? You're being a bit now?
Tell you what, just give me one of each.
Hey, you got it. There'll be 2 flies.
2 flies?
Cost 2 flies a copy.
I'm afraid I don't have 2 flies. How's for yours?
2 worms that'll come down to a worm and a half. I'll match his price.
I'm afraid I don't have any flies or any worms.
What jig you got?
I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you.
So long, Popsicle, you're out of luck.
So later, Rat Eyes. Wait, the garden where the Queen's cocaine match is to take place. I must find it. It's one of the exact come to Wonderland.
Quickest way through the woods there.
Straight shot.
But be careful.
There's some strange characters in those woods. Strangers than a frog and a fish selling newspapers.
Yup.
Get all about it.
Hot off the presses.
Get your crab chickens.
Get your daily tub.
Get your crab chickens.
Get your daily tub.
Get your crab chickens. Get your daily tub. Get your crab chickens. Get your daily tub. Queen of the Print is so dead. Hey, wait, come back. Let's try through the woods. Crazy rabbit!
I'm late.
There's no reason to run me over.
We used to play croquet. She used to play croquet.
I know already, chill. Aren't you gonna help me out?
No time.
At least let me follow you to the garden.
You wouldn't be able to keep up. I'm terribly tardy as it is.
You know, we have to take Xanax. My mom says.
No time for pharmaceuticals. I'm off to the Queen's croquet.
Hang on a sec, rabbit. What now? A cat? Here, kitty. What do you know in these woods?
I should ask you the same thing.
Oh, she can speak.
This is news to you.
My cat Dinah, she can't speak.
Oh, I'll wager that she can, but chooses not to.
Oh, she tries, but whenever she opens her mouth, all it comes out is meow. Yes.
Oldest trick in the book. It's not that she doesn't talk, it's that she doesn't talk to you.
That's a very cool thing to assume.
I see that.
Can you tell me which way I have to go from here?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
At this point, I don't much care where,
Then it doesn't matter which way you go.
as long as it gets somewhere.
Oh, that'll happen if you only walk enough.
In that direction lives a Mad Hatter, and in that direction lives a March Hare.
Over here is the house of Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And along that way, you'll find Humpty Dumpty on the wall. Visit any you like. They're all mad.
Hey, I don't want to go around mad people.
You can't help that, honey. We're all mad here.
I'm mad.
You're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
Well, you must be, or you would not have come here.
Can't you be still? Be still? You keep coming and going, like bad Wi-Fi. It's very rude.
Have you played croquet with the Queen today?
Oh, I liked you very much, but I wasn't invited.
Have you played before?
Never. I've heard another game at all.
Well, you need an invitation. So long as you have proper equipment.
A mallet and ball?
A hedgehog and flamingo.
Let's see what those have to do with croquet.
How would you know if you've never even played?
I'm getting a headache talking to you.
Is it my purr?
It's your grin.
Well, I'm in the opinion that more cats should grin. We have a much rosier reputation.
I not doubt that.
Ugh. The tea party's underway. I wonder if they saved me a seat. No matter, I can never say. It's just nice to be thought of. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way, and I'll be taking my grin with me.
No room.
There's tons of room.
I see.
This will do, don't you think?
Maybe we'll wait for others.
What others?
That's for us to know, you to believe.
But I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think you don't want me here.
You're right. We don't want you here.
Well, I am here, and I'm not leaving, and I love summer refreshments.
Winter love.
That's the wine. I don't see any wine. There isn't any. It wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
It wasn't very civil for you to sit down without being invited.
What? Really?
How we all just let go and try to get along?
Your hair needs cutting.
What's that?
Your hair, it needs cutting. May I cut it?
Absolutely not.
Are you attached to that position?
Firmly.
stubborn girl.
Isn't polite to name call.
What would have hurt to let him in your hair? It choosing so.
What's he know about haircutting?
He's a header. It's his job to shape heads.
Out of the question.
She won't budge.
Like, really?
Why is a raven like a writing test?
A riddle? I like riddles. Why?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I.
It's a waste of time to ask riddles without knowing the answer.
Why must everything have an answer?
Excellent question. No, I have an answer.
I'll Google it later.
Google it.
Google has all the answers.
Who is this Google person?
It's not a person. It's the search engine.
Well, I don't care for him. Him or his engine.
What day is it?
6.
2 days wrong.
What if I watch? Until the day of the month, it doesn't tell the hour.
Why shouldn't? Does your watch tell the year?
No, but that's because it's the same year for such a long time.
As is the clock.
You've lost me.
The dormouse is asleep again.
Of course, well said.
You mean to say,
I mean to say precisely what I was saying.
which is that the hour here is fixed.
The year comes and goes, but the hour is forever the same.
That's messed up.
How would you know? Have you ever spoken to him?
Too busy hanging out with that Google fella.
Does he treat you well?
She'll like warm tea on her nose.
What's that she's singing?
Twinkle, twinkle.
Ah, I know it well. I'll have you know I once sang it for the Queen of Hearts.
You sang for the Queen?
At the Grand Ball.
It's true, he did. And 2 days later, I went mad.
Wouldn't you have to be sane to recognize madness?
Not so. I'm quite mad and quite aware of it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at.
You know the song?
Something like it.
Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle. Well, I'd hardly finished the second verse when the Queen bawled out.
He's murdering the time! Off with his head!
Murdering time? How do you murder time?
She felt my tempo was on.
I felt it was majestic.
And ever since, time moved to a thinly vanished. It's always 5 o'clock now.
Oh, I get it. It's always tea time.
You've never any time to wash the dishes.
Perpetual tea.
Because you murder time.
I was right!
You can't get a petrol in Wonderland.
Suppose we change the subject. I'm tired of all this talk of time. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist. At least for the time being.
I hope the young lady tells us a story.
No one.
Then the dormouse shut.
I wasn't asleep. I've heard every word.
Then what have we been talking about?
Tell us a story.
About bees?
About whatever.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep before it's done.
Okay, then let's see. There were 3 sisters, and they all lived at the bottom of the well.
What were the names?
Let's see. Their names were Kelly, Shelley, and Jane.
Those are the names of my sisters.
She has a flair for realism.
Well, let's see. They all lived at the bottom of the well.
We know that already.
Well, let's see. Their names are...
We know their names.
I told the story before.
Just that part.
Why do sisters live in a well?
Must I repeat myself?
You haven't said that part yet.
Oh,
Perhaps you should start again.
okay, then let's see. Where was it?
I don't think.
Then you shouldn't speak. Go on, dormouse.
Can I rest my tongue on the table?
Excellent little.
Bravo! Bravo!
Hand me from beginning to end.
Thank you.
But there was no beginning or end, just gibberish.
Have the courage to apply what you don't understand.
But there was nothing to understand.
Show us what you know.
That mouse is a poet.
Have some more tea?
I've had nothing yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody asks your opinion.
Who's being snarky now?
Keep your tea and your butter biscuits. I've had enough. You two should be ashamed treating guests in this way. What happened to manners?
They must have died with the times.
I'm sick of your riddles and phrases and mind games. You think you're so clever, but you're really just a couple of stuck-up old creeps.
That about captures us.
Goodbye and good riddance.
If only she realized.
Realized?
We are her inventions.
You mean to say,
We are what she dreams.
So when she wakes,
we die.
that's very sad.
Indeed, it is.
Well, we must make the most of the moments we have then.
We shall strive to do so, yes.
What time is it?
Tea time.
I'm late! I'm late! I must make haste or I shall be late!
If you think we're rock sharks, you gotta pay, you know? The true lies. If you think we're live, you won't speak. Well, you were taken by surprise. You could say, uncertain what to make of us. I've never come across anything like two of you. You've done wrong. The first thing you visit is to say, how do you do? Okay then, how do you do? There, now we're afoot, properly afoot. I was hoping you could tell me the best way out of this wood. It's getting so dark. Next we dance. Well, the sun's nearly gone. We dance now. Isn't it unsafe? Dancing? No one starts. Just follow our lead. No, I meant... Here we go on the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go on the mulberry bush, early in the morning. Here we go on the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go on the mulberry bush, early in the morning. Two verses are quite enough. You should know the church. It's back for the droids. It's up to the feet. I can keep going. You don't know what's best for you. Just follow to continue. What we need now is some water. What we need now is an oxygen tank. What's that strange noise? Am I wheezing? I panting? No, it's coming from over there. Oh, it's only the cane part snoring. Come and look at him. Isn't he a lovely sight? I'm gonna catch Colson on the damn grass. He's dreaming now. About what, I wonder? You don't know? Well, I can guess what someone else is dreaming. Why he's dreaming about you, I'd wager. How could he possibly know that? Because you're here. And if he left off dreaming about you, where do you suppose you'd be? I'd still be here, same as now. You'd be nowhere. What do you mean? Why, you're only sort of thing in his dream. If you think what's good, you go out, bang, like a candle, until you don't know what you're saying. If I'm only thinking in his dream, what are you? I'd like to know. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Hush, or you'll wake him. And then we'd all be foot. You know very well you're not real. I am real. You won't make yourself a bit realer by crying. If I wasn't real, I would be able to cry. Those aren't real tears, nohow. This is all ridiculous. I've wasted too much time with two of you. I'm never being out of wood. It's getting darker by the minute. Do you think it'll rain? No, I don't. Not at least from here, nohow. But it may even be outside. You've no objection. Selfish things. Good night. What's that now? Oh dear! Oh dear! What a big black cloud that is! How did you lose got wings? The Jabberwock! The Jabberwock! The Jabber what? It's coming for us all! Run! Run! The Jabberwock! The Jabberwock's here! Ah! Jabberwock! Walkie! Jabberwocking!
What's wrong in the silly toes?
The dinosaur was away. All mimsy were the Borgos, and the mom rats outgrave.
Beware the Jabberwock! Beware the Jabberwock, my son!
The jaws that bite, the claws that cat. Beware the Jub bird and shun. The fruminous bandersnatch.
He took his war pal, sword and
The
bear.
maximum foe he saw. So as he by country tree and stood a while in thought, and as an upper side he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whistling through the tiny wood and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade would snicker snack. He left it dead with its head. He went lumping back. And past goes then the Jabberwock. Compromised by Venus blade. Oh, Roxas Day. Hello. Calais. He showed to his joy. 'Twas growing and slither toes. The gyre dimble in the wave.
All mimsy were the Borgos.
And those rats outrang.
Jabberwocky!
Jabberwocky!
Parker looks just like an egg. I heard that. You can't deny the resemblance. It is very provoking to call an egg. Very. I think you look like an egg man. And some eggs are very pretty, you know. Some people have no more sense than a baby. I mean to stop chatting to yourself and tell me your name and business. My name is Alice. It's a stupid name. What does it mean? Must the name mean something? Of course it must. My name means the shape I am, and a good, beautiful shape it is too. With a name like yours, you might be any shape.
Why take you all alone?
Because there's nobody with me.
Don't you think you'd be safer down on the ground? That wall's pretty narrow.
What tremendously easy riddle to ask. Why, if I ever did fall off, which there's no chance of, but if I did, the king has promised me with his very own mouth to
send all his horses and all his men?
How did you know that?
It's in a book.
In a book?
Humpty Dumpty saw on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Yes, all his horses and all his men, they'd pick me up in a minute, they would.
What beautiful clothes got on? Or is it a scarf?
It is a most provoking thing when a person doesn't know a scarf from a belt.
But it's such an odd shape. It could be either one.
It's a scarf, child, and a beautiful one, as you say. It was a present from the king and queen.
Was it really?
We're close, real tight. They gave it to me. They gave it to me for a birthday present.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not offended.
Was it on birthday present?
A present given to you on isn't your birthday, of course.
I like birthday presents the most.
You don't know what you're talking about. How many days are there in a year?
365.
How many birthdays have you?
1.
Thus, there are 364 days you might get on birthday presents.
Right.
And only one for birthday presents. There's glory for you.
I don't know what you mean by glory.
Of course you don't, till I tell you. I meant there's a nice knockdown argument for you.
But that's not what word glory means.
When I use the word, it means just as I choose it to mean. Neither more nor less.
You decide.
One must master one word, they will master you. They have a temper, some of them, particularly verbs. Adjectives, you can do anything with, but not verbs. However, I can manage a whole lot of them. Impenetrability, that's what I say.
What's it? Impenetrability mean?
Impenetrability is when you've had enough of the subject. It would be just as well if you mentioned what you mean to do next. I suppose you don't mean to stop here all the rest of your life.
That's a lot to make a word mean.
When I make a word do a lot of work, I pay extra.
You pay your words?
Fair wage. You should see him on payday. Very subtle wench. And however, I can manage all poems ever invented and a good many that haven't been invented yet.
It's impossible to know all words.
Some of them are very good friends of mine, or at least acquaintances.
Have I stumped you?
Do you dare challenge me?
I can find a word online that you don't know.
Online?
Oh, wait, my phone doesn't work.
Phone?
My smartphone.
Smartphone? What's so smart about it?
If it were charged, I can access the internet.
Internet?
Yeah, you know, the internet.
I dare say you've indeed stumped me. You're a crafty one. I see you have your own army of words.
But I haven't even...
Please, don't boast. You've played your strange words very well. Now, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Are we not done here?
I was coming to point me on the
I cannot.
But I haven't finished.
I do not point. It is a very rude point.
You can just tell me where the
I
garden...
cannot and will not. Now it's time for you and your bizarre words to be going.
Okay then, say so. Till we meet again?
I should know you again. You're so exactly like the other people.
You mean my face?
That's the primary complaint. The two eyes, nose in the middle. Now, however, if you have the two eyes on the same side of the nose, for instance, or the mouth at top, then possibly I remember you.
You want to look nice?
That's not the point. That's your problem. Did you feel that?
Feel what?
Slippage.
Slippage?
I suddenly feel unsettled, unhinged. I'm slipping.
Slipping?
I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Go on the cake. Go on the cake. Ah!
Are you okay? Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
What?
How are you getting on? I'll never find this garden.
But you've come so far.
I just want to go home.
Well, you can't go home without finding the garden.
I'll backtrack. I'll change my steps.
What will that do?
I'll lead the way I came.
Leave. But you just arrived.
I feel like I spent half my life in this place.
The minutes do move slower here.
All the more reason for me to be going.
You'll find the going is harder than the coming.
Won't you help me find this garden?
But you're not far.
But which way?
Listen, you can hear it.
It's the garden.
listen for it. I don't hear anything.
The flowers in the garden. You can hear them.
Hear them?
Laughing.
That's ridiculous.
Perhaps you should stop saying that.
So flowers can't laugh.
You prefer your flowers to be sad?
Flowers don't have emotions.
Oh no, you obviously haven't spent much time in the garden.
In fact, I learned I prove it.
Perhaps you should get off your phone and start taking note of the world that you live in.
It's impossible to know where you stand here with everyone's finding such nonsense.
Well, you keep attaching these words. Ridiculous, nonsense, to your surroundings. Consider whether these words are better suited for you.
But come on, laughing flowers, really?
Again, you've missed my point.
Wait, you're fading.
My grin is scheduled elsewhere.
You're disappearing.
Perhaps you'll meet at croquet.
I'll ask once more. Where is this garden?
But I've already said,
Why do you have to be so evasive and difficult?
I'm a cat.
Come back, please.
Follow the sound of the laughing flowers.
What an odd sight she was.
All puffed up with 9 points.
And petals like stumps. What sort of flower do you think she was?
Like none I've ever seen. Possibly she was a new flower.
You're a very old one.
The Cheshire Cow's right. Laughing flowers, this must be the garden. Well, here comes another. Similar in ways,
Still less faded and less withered.
but very mobile. Am I mistaken, or are we just talking with each other?
We can talk when there's anybody worth talking to.
And can all flowers talk? As well as you can, in a great manner. I'm Alice.
I've never talked to someone called Alice.
Well, I'm not just the same. Her face has got something though. It's not a clever one. Still, she's a good color.
I don't care about color. If only her petals curled up a little more, she'll be alright. I've seen worse flowers.
Me too. Well, she's the rose. That's for sure.
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, are you implying that you're better than us?
Well, yes, I am. Isn't it generally accepted that roses are the loveliest of flowers? You're so high and mighty.
Always going around like you're, you know what, doesn't stink.
Well, it doesn't. I'm a rose.
Oh, well, you see, this is why I can't be around you.
Because you feel inferior.
That's it. If I could give it to you, you'd be in trouble, Rose. You're all talk, Lily. Shut up, Violet.
Don't I shut up.
You shut up too, Daisy.
I hate it when you all fight over me. Ladies, you should stop bickering.
Who are you to tell us what to do?
Yeah, who are you? If you don't hold your tongues, I'll pick you.
You're no flower. You're an animal.
That's true, actually.
I feel nauseous.
I feel faint. Life is cruel. Don't worry, I won't pick you, but I need your help. Who was that you were describing earlier?
Earlier, I couldn't say.
Flowers have very short-term memories. You said she had 9 points. That's not ringing any bells. We were all having a good laugh over her.
Laughing? Together? What?
That seldom happens. I think the person you're describing, maybe the Queen of Hearts. I'm desperately trying to find a good croquet game.
Is that the queen bear?
I'll hear no more of it.
Listen to reason, don't we?
The croquet will go on.
But there's rain coming. Look at that storm cloud there.
Oh, what's a little rain?
Everyone knows people play croquet in the rain.
Rain? Did he say rain?
I think he did. I think he said rain.
Yay! Dinner time!
Oh, this is wretched, just wretched.
We'll be other days for croquet.
I was partial to this one.
We could play chess instead.
I'd rather not to be headed.
There's nothing scheduled for today. We play croquet.
Then we must schedule some immediately.
For what our friends.
Someone must pay for the rain.
I think Chug, but are you President Hart?
No, I'm the milkman. What's it look like, child?
I'm Alice. So pleased, Your Majesty.
It doesn't.
Just the same, it's a great honor to meet you.
Curtsy when you address me, girl. This isn't the rodeo.
Yes, of course. Majesty, it's most awesome to meet your presence.
Awesome?
Really awesome.
What a queer coat she has, wouldn't you say?
Lord Lion Gibberish.
Where do you come from, and where are you going? Look up, speak nicely, and don't twiddle your fingers.
She hates finger twiddling. Where I've been and where I'm going. It's not easy to say.
Try.
Well,
that's what you mean by your way. All the ways here belong to me.
Yes, without question. I should have known.
There's much you should know.
Now she put dumplings.
Don't call me dumpling in public.
Sorry.
Shut up. Where was I?
Where were you when?
Before this noodle of a girl interrupted me.
Noodle? I couldn't say.
Oh, what was I on about? It was something important.
As I recall, I believe you were talking about dessert recipes.
No. No. It was the rain. I was demanding that someone must pay for the coming rain.
Oh yes, the rain. We must take shelter immediately.
Her. She's to blame for the rain and the end of my croquet.
Me?
She must be punished.
Really, did you think about this?
Guards! Guards! Where are my guards?
Did you call your car to your dog?
Either will do.
Where is service there?
Off with a head!
Yes, Your Majesty. You can't be president over a little rain.
I can and I will.
Fueled by extreme measures. I don't want to see the garden.
And was it to your liking?
Stop dying over.
Well, we all lose our heads sometimes.
King, please, you have to help me. Really, dear, think about this. A little rain is no reason to behead someone.
I want heads to roll. Why won't you let me have what I want?
I will, Master. I will, but maybe we should consider a more serious charge.
A more serious charge?
To where the loss of one's head isn't so extreme.
Oh. Oh, I see like that.
That's enough. Now you're thinking. Is this how they always talk? Now think of a theft or recent theft. So terrible, so as you might just justify the loss of one's head.
Oh, I just remembered. I believe someone this very morning stole my tarts.
Oh, the horror!
Yes, I'm quite sure this very morning my tarts were ransacked.
Your tarts were ransacking just now telling me?
I just now thought of it. Remembered it.
You just made it up.
Do you dare accuse the queen?
This tart thief must be brought to justice.
Post haste.
Whom do you suspect?
It can have only been one person.
You know of whom?
The Maid of Hearts.
The maid of hearts can't be had any of her maids. Fifth hope is so hard to find.
The Maid of Hearts is standing before us.
You mean
Alice.
Alice? Alice? Makes no sense. I've never met you until now.
Alice is the Maid of Hearts that stole my tarts.
Of course, it's all fitting together. Nothing's fitting together. You're all crazy.
Off with a head, I say!
I'm going to trial.
Waste of time.
We've proven nothing yet. Yes, it will be trial immediately to see this fiend be brought to justice, and I commend it. I say anyone who calls her home Wonderland.
Hear ye, everybody. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts on a summer day. The Maid of Hearts, she stole those tarts and took them quite away.
Has the jury reached verdict?
We haven't started the trial yet.
Oh, first witness.
The court calls the stranger to the stand. State your name for the court.
Amador.
And where did you meet this Alice?
The hall of strange doors.
And what were you doing there?
On the strange door.
And how would you describe your relationship with this Alice?
Cordial, I suppose.
And so you like her, this Alice?
What I know of her is sure, but there was one thing.
Yes.
It's the monstrous dimension.
Take your time.
It's unspeakable.
Speak it, I beg you. What is the safest thing that Alice did?
Well, she threatened to break me and my friend's home.
She did at the same time she lied to pick us from our stems.
And me? She knocks me from my wall.
Witness excused. Must we continue? Judging from the door, it seems open and shut. Character of disrepute. Would be any doubt the deviousness, the haughtiness.
She tried to take my joy away from smoking.
And she started by my newspaper without any flies.
Or worms.
Shameful. Despicable. Who does she think she is? These trials are going to circus. Hot done, young lady, I'll hold her in contempt. Next witness.
The court calls the Mad Hatter to the stand.
I beg your pardon for bringing these with me, Your Majesty. I hadn't quite finished my tea when I was sent for.
Take off your hat.
It isn't mine.
Stole it?
I keep them to sell. I've none my own. I'm a hatter.
Is that so?
Yes, Your Majesty, and quite fine.
Where did you meet this young lady?
At tea time.
You invited her to tea?
Dear me, no. Why would I do that?
Then how is it that you two, that is to say, two of you, became acquainted?
She forced her company upon us.
Appalling!
She sat herself at our table, without entreaty, mind you, and gobbled up our crumpets.
She did. I was there. Every crumpet in sight.
You see? If she'd gobble up crumpets, she'd surely steal my tarts!
Why are you telling such lies?
And that's not the worst of it. She mocked the Dormouse's story.
This is more disgraceful by the minute.
She pestered her with questions concerning plot until she was nearly humiliated.
Her story was nonsense. The Dormouse story was a moving explanation of life and death and everything in between. Isn't that right?
I vehemently object.
You agree.
I vehemently agree.
You see, you're all mad.
Just like the cat said.
Next witness.
But I haven't finished questioning this one.
Get eating. Time to move on.
The court calls Tweedledum and Tweedledee to the stand.
State your names for the court. I'm Dee. I'm Dumb. So you are.
And where did you meet this young lady?
She accosted us in the woods.
Accosted you?
In the woods she did.
How did she accost you?
She forced us to dance. And in doing so, she nearly ended us.
She's a bad seed.
That's not true. You asked to dance with me. And why would we do that? Because your activity is not our strong suit.
And then, what happened next, after you nearly died from dancing?
You don't want to know. You really don't.
Why is that?
It's too monstrous to mention. What is it? A black cloud came over us. Dark and thick.
A rain cloud?
The Jabberwock! The Jabberwock!